Let me check, because it is getting some skipped frames. Let's see what's going on here. It says usually due to high CPU usage, but it's only using 6.3%, which is crazy. So let me look at so it is using almost 90, but I think that's because of Star Citizen, it seems like. Yeah, my CPU, it's using a lot of my CPU, even though the streaming software is only using like less than 10%. My CPU is still like maxing at 9. So let me turn that off right there. Maybe that'll, yeah, okay, that did it. I turned off the replay buffer, so it's not like trying to do that at the same time that I'm streaming. And that should fix it. That should fix it. Um, didn't necessarily want that in there anyway, so because I could just replay from the stream, you know what I mean? Now let me take this and put it into. Oh, I hear rain. You guys hear that? You can hear the rain. It's raining outside. Oh, that's so cool. It is lagging up though. Oh my god. You can hear the rain. It's raining in the hangar right now. It's not raining. It's literally not raining, but it sounds like it's raining. You can hear the sound in the hangar. And I'm wondering if that's just because like you can hear it hitting the hangar. Let me check. Let me check my stream. Make sure that fixed it for you guys. Okay, let me check it out now. Okay, I'm definitely getting better frames from the software, but the frames in the game are now horrible. But that's usually the case when you get into when you go to the Polaris. Okay. Whoa. Those frames are lagging. Let me see if I can't help that out. I mean, the rain, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. I'm gonna turn this down to medium though, because obviously. Okay, there we go. See, it's usually like the Polaris on the outside of it is very, very laggy like that for me. And then sometimes on the inside as well. But bro, you can hear the rain. It sounds great. It sounds so good. It sounds so soothing and relaxing. The rain sounds so soothing and relaxing, even though we're hearing it somewhere we shouldn't hear it, which is inside the ship, inside the hangar, right? Shouldn't be hearing it in there. But that's where we're hearing it at. But we want to see what it looks like when we go outside, though. Okay. What there was that? A little bit of lag coming through there. I wonder if I opened up my hangar while it's raining, will the rain fall into it? That'd be cool, right? Come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. Okay. Man, that would be cool if like you just saw water pouring into it. You know what I mean? That would be so cool. I know this game is going to be so taxing on a computer. I'm definitely going to have to upgrade at some point. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Look. You see that? Look at that. That is awesome. Oh, I had to take a screenshot of that. Oh, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Don't break off my. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Bro, look at that. You see the. Oh, man, look. And then it looks wet. What is that? That's a Idris right there. Okay, they're pulling out their Idris. This is amazing. This is so cool. And the outside of the ship looks wet. That is crazy. Like the lighting on it. Look. That is so cool. Man, that is so cool. Did it stop raining? I think it stopped raining. chase the rain. I wonder how they're gonna determine that. Like, well, I mean, I know how they said they would do it, but I'm curious. Look at those clouds. Those are rain clouds. Look. It was just raining. Outside of my ship was wet. That is cool. I wonder, can you see it from space? That's the next test. We need to go see if we can see it from space. Yeah, we're not gonna run into the Idris. Let me turn this off because I don't like using that. I do like using these. This is awesome. Rain clouds. Oh, this is crazy. Alright, let's turn on this. We just flew through the rain. That's awesome. Let's see. Alright, now I'm gonna go to an orbital marker, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can't see it from orbit. So I can find one. And I need to set up my I got a new multi-key mouse. I need to set it up with my commands. I say new, but I've had it for a couple of weeks now. But I still haven't set it up. Okay, there we go. Let's head over to the light side of the planet. But that was so cool. We were flying through the rain. They definitely have to do and of course this is wave one, so there's potentially several more performance passes as it relates to that, to the performance of it. So I'm not really concerned about the performance per se. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me go in here. I'm gonna turn the clouds back up just because I want to see. Huh. No. Where is Lorville? So you can't really see it from here. Let's go up here to orbital marker 1. Yeah, no worries, bro. You can watch the replay. But yeah, man, that's it was wet on the outside of the ship and everything, bro. That was crazy. Oh, there's more cloud. Now that looks like it might be rain right there, right? Dang, the cloud tech look. Oh, it's starting to look a whole lot better. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna go down right here, and then we're gonna fly over. And just think about it. Like, wait until like the weather systems are like in there for real, and then when you go up there, you see like hurricanes. Can you imagine that, man? Can you imagine seeing like a hurricane? That's crazy, bro. But the clouds look great though. Look at that. I turned it back up to high, I think, and they look good. They look really good. We'll go over here where it's a lot of clouds right here. Let's see. See if we can't. Right now we're storm chasing. Right, weatherman Luke, exactly. Which ties into the science, right? Science. So yeah, we'll definitely. Yeah, Ron Burgundy. That's hilarious. Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. And I think they said Bloom has a lot of rain too. But I know I read in the patch notes that this is Hurston, but they added it to ArcCorp too, so we could potentially go there, and that's going to give a huge cyberpunk vibe. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I don't think they have it on Microtech. I don't even think you can have rain on Microtech. I think it would always just be snow. Like, and they already had like snow on there, right? Used to have like blizzards. You couldn't really tell, but I mean, it was, it was there. Here we go. We got a little precipitation here, a little moisture in the air here. Oh, there's the rain, bro. You hear it? Something, something hit me. Was that lightning that hit me? My ship lit up red momentarily. Bro, check it out. Look at that. Oh, look at that, bro. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm scared though. I'm scared that I'm gonna fly into the ground because I can't see. It shouldn't really do too much to me, but that's my irrational fear at the moment. But it's raining, bro. But it looked better because I guess of all the lights in Lorville. But let's turn. Look at see the light shafts coming through. Oh, that's dope. That is really cool, man. Let's see, we're still 2 kilometers up. I want to get. I know, right? It sounds so relaxing. I want to get out and walk in it. Yeah, I didn't see it either, but I'm pretty sure that's what hit me. Pretty sure. Look at that, bro. Look, Look at that. Oh, perfect. Look at that, man. Look at how it's glistening off of the ship, bro. Look at that. You see that? That's rain, man. It's literally causing the ground to be wet. And you can see it pooling up on the ground down here, bro. You see that? Look at that. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. He said that's a wallpaper. It is a wallpaper. It will be. Let me get the rain on the. Yeah, let me get that. Yeah, let's get that. Just like that. Yes. Star flooding. Exactly, man. Oh, man. Okay, we gotta get out. We gotta get out. That's something unknown, 1.7 kilometers away. Alright, let's come on down. Bring her on down. Bring her on down. Oh, look at that. Sheets of rain going across the. You saw that? Look at that. That's crazy. Can you make sure I'm not like. Oh, I am like up on a rock. Is it just me or do those? They seem very low to the ground, don't they? They seem super low to the ground. I know like it's up on an incline, but yeah, it seems kind of low. Okay. Oh, bro, look at that. Look at the light. Look at the light off of it. And the clouds are moving. Look at that. I don't think it's because I heard it in the hangar too. I don't think it's optimized. It needs to be. I forgot what he called it. The guy, the main guy that was working on the sound. Um, I'm gonna go through the cargo bay, but I want to check something. I want to see if I open this, will it rain into the hangar? But the positional sound or the sound, the new sound, the star sound, how it's relevant to um, where, how far you are from the sound, the source of the sound. Okay, so it's not raining into here. I don't really see it like hitting the shield. So I'm curious if it's just like the collision on the ship is still surrounding it, or what. And I didn't get any gear or anything. I just came out. It'll be cool. It gets to the point where you hear more top of the ship. Yeah, yeah. You remember that presentation? Yeah, exactly. That's when they add that improvement to the sound. I think it will do that. I think it will absolutely do that. But bro, we are in the middle of a rainstorm, bro. Look at that. Oh, look at this, bro. Look. Now we actually. actually have a use for the helmet, the visor wipe. Bro, look, it's getting my actual armor wet. This is cool. Okay, now let's look at that. Bro, that's that's insane. That is insane. Our dream is becoming a reality, man. And I'm just so proud of CIG. I'm just so proud of them, man. What is that? Oh, I gotta go. Once I go through here, well, that's a bug. See, I can see through the ship, the interior of the ship, until I get inside the barrier, and then I can't see everything outside's not rendered in properly. I'm gonna catch a cold. I know, right? I got my gun out just in case there's some wild animals around here or something. But bro, look at that. That is crazy, man. Okay, so it's left alt and X. Okay, so that's the shortcut key. Left alt X, everybody. Whoa, that was thrusters. Was it thrusters or was it the wind? What was that? Look, you can see. Oh, that is crazy. It's not really wiping my visor either. And I wanna hear the 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 dishwasher clean squeak. You know what I mean? The I can't do it with my mouth. But I want to hear the squeak, you know, for when you wipe something that's wet like that. That's what I want. Oh man, talk about amazing, bro. We got rain. We got rain, bro. Oh, I love the way the lights. That looks, man. And I know y'all are tired of hearing me say this, right? I know it. I know y'all tired of hearing me say this. Oh, what was that? I just fell again. Okay, let me get out of here before something bad happens. Man, is that what it is? I'm slipping? That makes sense. That makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. I cannot argue with that logic. Okay, I can still hear the rain, but it's starting to dry up, right? On my face mask. So yeah. Oof. If I turn to the side, it starts to render in a little bit. But when I'm looking directly at it, it's not rendering in. Interesting. Well, I would argue that. I would argue that. I would argue that's okay. I think that's a matter of preference. For me, I like games like that. That gives you that, like, it makes you feel like there's actually like a cameraman there, and like the rain is hitting literally the camera, right? But it's a design preference. They could decide, yeah, we like it, to cause that realism, but you don't necessarily have to have it, right? So I wonder if they could they could totally turn that into a setting and make it where they could make it where you could turn off rain effects in third person view. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I think to reach the most people, you know, having either or option would probably be good, you know. But I like it actually. I mean, I like that because it makes me feel like it almost makes me feel like there's like a drone taking that when it goes into third person view. It's like a drone view, and it has an actual camera, and obviously it would be getting rained on if it was out there. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Let me go in here. Did I close it? Now this particular instance, I guess I feel like it should rain into here if the shield is down. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I would have to hear conceptually, like one way or the other, because I know that's supposed to be like a shield, right? That doesn't allow stuff to just come into it. But so even if it was like coming down and hitting that, then that would kind of make it more believable for me. But I do see a little bit of wetness on the underside of, or on the side of the ship right there. So even if it was like pooling up, I mean, It's so much you could do. I don't think they would have to do all that because that would obviously like affect the performance, you know. So I think, is it something that I feel like is worth sacrificing and it may be minuscule performance, right? But do I feel like it would be a huge benefit for that sacrifice? Not really. I mean, not honestly. Because when you think about it, how long are you going to be sitting there watching it? You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to watch it for that long. You may watch it and then go on about your business, you know. So for that little bit amount of time versus the performance for the system to actually know that it's doing that all the time, eh, you know what I mean? Yeah, nah, but definitely the audio. Once they put that audio in there, where like it should sound like it's outside the ship, not like it's still in the ship. You know what I mean? So let's shut it down. Let's do what you're suggesting. and it's still wet. Look, it still has a little bit of wetness on my suit. It hasn't completely dried, which is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, let's see. Nope. No ting, no ting. Nope. Hmm. But as you see, I mean, it's playing great. It's playing great now. Uh, Look at that, man. That is so cool, bro. All right. So you want to know? I couldn't really tell while I was flying, and I don't think it should do that while you're flying. Definitely, I think that's a hard no for me. Um, so if we, oh, look at that, it's on there. It's on there. Look. Oh man, look, it looks like it's on a camera too, dude. Look at that. That is crazy, man. This, you know, I was showing my daughter, and she was just like, "Man, that game is so detailed." Like, you know how I'm always talking about the detail. You know how I love it. She like, of course, she's a little me, so it's like, she's like, "Oh, the detail is amazing." I'm like, right? That detail in this game, the love they put into creating this game, man, I cannot understate that, man. And you just got to give them folks their credit, man. It takes a lot. Like, for it to play the way it plays, to look the way it looks, you cannot deny it, man. I mean, you play other games that don't come close. It doesn't even come close, bro. That's like the graphics that this looks like right now with the rain and everything. I know, right? With the graphics that are in this game right now, a lot of triple A game studios, their single player games that don't require this much performance and so on and so forth, uh, don't even look this good, man. Which is crazy. They really did a great job. And the art team, man, it's just phenomenal. If they could just, and I know that may be something later, but if I would, I would lose my mind if when I was looking at the side of the ship, I just saw water pouring down off the side of those engines. That would just be like too real, bro. It's too real. It's an alternate universe at that point. It's an alternate dimension. It's not even a game anymore. But no, seriously, I love it. I love it. This is why I came in here. I just wanted to come in here and check out the rain, to be honest. But there's obviously a lot more to this patch than that, right? But look at that. That is just amazing. Right, exactly. Oh, I'm not worried. You know me, bro. Me, worry. I don't know how many people remember that. How many people remember Mad TV, the TV show? I want to know how many people remember Mad TV. If you remember Mad TV, you remember they had a saying. Well, let me let me let me correct that. Mad TV is made off of the Mad magazine, right? And the guy that the little illustration that the illustrated the big guy with the big head, the Mad guy. Uh, he had a saying, and his saying was "Me worry." Right. And it's one of those things where it's like, if you don't know what that's referred to, then it kind of loses its value. But this is cool, bro. All right, let's close that. See, see when you're flying, you see that when you're flying, it's not on the camera, which they did a great job with that because that would hinder your ability to see, right? But if you're not flying, then it should hit it should hit the camera, like because it's you know artistic basically. So that's cool. Kudos to them because they thought about it. You know, they actually thought about it. Hey, hey, there she is, my amazing daughter. And look at this. You see this? They got rain in the game now. Look at that. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, hold on. What is this? Let's see here. Oh, some copians. All right, let's see here. Let's go. Okay, Uncle DC. Oh man. I don't know if I could take him out with just a pistol and 60 shots. I put him on the right side, right? Yeah. So yeah, should be over here. I feel like a hunter in Africa. So the new missions, and including the sandbox activity, has to do with the region crisis, right? Um, so at some point we need to go and do those missions for Rayari just to make sure we're caught up on that particular part of it. Yikes. Yeah, this is going to make things a lot harder when you're out there searching for items in the rain, in the outposts. You know what I mean? That might be outside. That's going to be cool. Yeah, the Valacar eggs, yeah. Right, exactly. You already know where I'm going with that. So you know that's like the next step, right? FPS scanning. Alright, we're just gonna head back. 'Cause obviously they're out there somewhere, but I just don't know where they are. And it doesn't seem like they're coming after me, so. And it's hard to hear them with the rain going, but I wouldn't want the rain sound to stop. You know what I mean? Yep. So the game loop would be considered your. I guess you can look at it like your interest in the game. Like, do you want to just be a fighter pilot? Do you want to be a cargo hauler? Do you want to be a bounty hunter where you go and take bounties? You know, stuff like that. And of course, all of the game loops are not even in the game yet, but that would be like some examples. Oops. Okay, let me put you up because obviously. Let's see here. Okay, so don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Yeah, and tell your Uncle DC to help him pay for it too. All right, let's see here. Oh, the birds. I was like, what? Yep, see? You know? That's what family's for, you know? Oh, they're all spread out right here. Interesting. All right. Y'all get to live another day. All right, let's head out. Oh man. Hilarious. So yeah, as y'all can see, rain is amazing. The MTC really, you 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 tease with a javelin and then you offer an MTC. It's like opposite ends of the spectrum, bro. One is like one of the largest ships. The other one is the smallest vehicle. Oh man, I did show her the MTC though. She got a chance to to hit up the Invictus. I did. I showed her the. We went on the Idris Experience tour too, so she saw that too. Right, exactly. I'm curious. Let's nose down. Let's take a look. Great first car. Nah, she knows how to drive. But in the game, no, she hasn't driven that. Let's see here. Okay. I know, right? With it not being optimized, I mean, it's gonna be like usual. You know, the game will just play you as usual, and you won't really be able to tell that too much of a performance difference while the rain is going. So that's what I'm looking forward to because that's gonna be huge. Yeah, I do too, and I kind of feel like lightning struck me because like all of a sudden I just saw my ship light up red. Like, and I know, I mean, I was flying through the air. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that could have hit me that would have caused my ship to like light up red. If that was a bird that hit me, then that was a strong bird. That was a big bird. No pun intended. Okay, so let's go up here. Let's go to ArcCorp real quick. Microtech. Yeah, I can't wait till they say they added it to micro. Well, again, like I'm guessing since the temperature there is always below freezing, then I'm guessing that it can't really rain traditionally. But there are areas on the planet where there's no snow, so maybe it can. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. Um, and that's what I mean. Like I could have swore, but I didn't. I didn't. Obviously, I didn't see it, right? Because I was in first person view. Uh, but yeah, I would think so too. I would think that, especially a smaller ship, a ship like this, it shouldn't really do too much to it. But the crazy thing about it raining in ArcCorp is the fact that the whole planet is a city. So it's kind of like, where does all that water go? Like, how is there like a ecosystem for rain if there's no? I'm guessing there's some sort of uh, artificial like reservoir system that collects the rain on ArcCorp and then pools it somewhere so the moisture gets drawn back up, or they send it up in, through steam or something. I mean, it's got to be some kind of way, and I'm pretty sure if we look into the lore, it might even talk about it. But I'd be interested to hear how that works with ArcCorp, and then again, they may just say, no, it's just a part of it. See, because when you look at it, it's all city. Let's see. So let's go see if it's raining in Area 18. Definitely saw the fire from entering the atmosphere on that one. Doesn't look like it's raining here. There's no clouds. There could be some rain over here. Let's go fly over there real quick. Man, they did a great job though. That rain looked amazing. And walking out in the rain, you felt like you were walking in rain, like it, low visibility. I mean, it was nice, and it sounds awesome. I love the rain sound that they got. Yeah, the rain sound that they made sounds very very good. Let's see, be nice if you could like scan for do a weather scan too, and see the cloud and like, oh yeah, it's a rain cloud. Let me check something real quick because let me see if I can. Is it in a priority? Okay, no, it's not that. It's not that. Okay, so it's not that either. Collection. So they must just be in Pyro. Look at all these ships over here. Oh, there's the rain. I flew right into the rain. Oh, that was cool. We flew right into the rain. Okay, let's bring her down. Yeah, that kind of scared me. Oh, I just heard something hitting the ship. Look at that. You see that? See all that traffic? Just a big, huge city planet. Or planet city? Which one? How would you say that? City planet or planet city? Wow. Yeah, but I'm still curious how the water system works on this planet specifically. Ooh, let's go over here. Oh, when you turn on the lights, that doesn't help. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Let me go and change the lights. Look at that. Wow. That's crazy. Look at that. That's crazy. That looks good. Okay, so let's do auxiliary. Let's turn the lights off in here. Whoa. Wee woo wee woo. That look like a police. That's crazy. That looked like a police ship too. Seriously. Will it not let me scan it? Oh, look at that. Yo, look at that. Look at the scan. It looks different. That's cool. Wow. Oh, it says ready too. That's cool. They changed the scanner, bro. You see that? Scanned. Medium freight. Casco. Okay. That's cool. I like how his ship looks like a police, like a like a police ship. That looks cool. But this rain is amazing. Okay, let's head out. Come on, lift up. Come on, big baby. We're not worried about him anymore. I just wanted to see if it was an NPC or a player, and it was actually a player. But that would have been cool if it was actually like if they brought back the the security forces that scan you. Oh, there he is. Cascal. Man, the gravity on this planet is punishing. Made it through the clouds. Seeing the stars. So that's cool. That's cool. So they did add it to ArcCorp as well. So now I think we need to go to Pyro to see the new research center and data centers. Okay, let's go back this way. Man, this thing is having a hard time. Alright, let's just go to Virginia Point for right now. Oh yeah, it is. It's really cool. It's amazing. And this is the test server, the PTU. So it's on wave one right now. We're testing. They added rain, the dynamic rain into the planets, into some of the planets. Oh hey, Hello, someone. What's up, best friend? Yeah, it's really cool. Let's go about it this way. So, yeah, we need to go to Pyro Gateway. You want to see something really cool? That's the station right there. Space station in orbit around that planet. Alright. Take this orbital marker here. And then we'll head off to Pyro Gateway. Traveling through the star system. Then we're going to take the jump point to the next star system. And you guys get to see how we do that. It's pretty cool. That's the wormhole, or the jump point. Alright, somebody already opened it up for us. So now let's Let's go. Here we go. It's a little bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's like riding a bike. And boom! We make it out the other side to a brand new system. It's not the best looking system, but yeah, you have to fly. You have to navigate it through the wormhole, or else you get thrown out into random places in space, which you don't really want to happen. Thanks, I appreciate that. I've had a little bit of practice, you know. Let's see. Let's go to. Matter of fact, let's look at the contracts. Let's see if it's in the contracts. I don't think it is yet, but okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to Bloom, because that's another one of the planets they actually added the rain to. And because this is a capital ship, all right, be nice, bot. Be nice to her. And because this is a capital ship, it has a lot of quantum fuel. So this system is a huge system. And while we're traveling there, I'm gonna plug up my keyboard here, and then I'm gonna get up and go to the medical bay real quick. Give you a little quick tour of the ship. This is the bridge. This ship is fully capable with 12 members. There's 5 seats up here, including the captain's seat here. This is the hollow sphere. Doesn't work just yet in the game, but when it does, it'll have a holographic image of things like the star system or planets and stuff like that. So you'll be able to do that. I always lock my bridge just in case. Have some stowaways. You got the armory in here where you can put your weapons, armor for the crew so they can get geared up. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, she's muted? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me. YouTube. I think I can mod you. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can't make you a mod. There you go. Managing mod. Okay, so I made you a mod and I removed it as a mod, so you're gonna have to mod for me. Okay. Tell her to try now. She should be able to undo it. So I think I'm here now. So I have to cut the ship tour short. So this is Bloom. Okay, there you go. Yeah. It does that when it's caps. Yeah, but I also made you a mod, so and I removed that mod, so it shouldn't do it again. So you can put whatever you want in there. But yep. Okay. And just make sure nobody else puts anything crazy in there. All right. So this is Bloom, but I guess it's better to show you. So this is Bloom, and this is Pyro, and the system is called Pyro because that's the name of the star in the center of it. Star. The star's name is Pyro, but it's a huge system. But if you keep zooming out, you see there's two systems. Stanton is the one we just left. This is the one we actually just left by going through the Pyro gateway. And as you can see, there's other gateways. There's the Terra gateway right there. And then you got the Magnus gateway over here. Alright. So there's other gateways, and of course upon release they said they're going to have 5 systems out of the 95 known systems that are part of the lore at the moment, and that's Pyro, Stanton, Terra, Castra, and what's the other one? Can't think of the other one. It's not Magnus, even though that one's in Stanton, but geez, I can't even think of it. It's eluding me. But yeah. So they're gonna have those at the beginning of when it releases. Squadron 42 releases next year, and this game should release sometime soon after that. And when I say soon, probably like a year or two after that. Longer than we have to play the game, definitely. Just to get from from a planet to its moon takes hours. Would take you hours just to fly there without using quantum travel. Um, just to give you a idea of how astronomical the space between these places really is. And this is a persistent universe, and there's no loading screens, right? So you didn't see any loading screens. We jumped to a whole new system with no loading screen whatsoever. There's no loading screens. So that's a pretty big feat. There's not a lot of games where technically there's like no other game out there that's like this, you know. And they had to create that tech in order for them to be able to do this in a game. Like no game engine that exists can do what Star Citizen does. So they had to create their own engine that could actually do this. And as you can see, it runs beautifully, right? Even with all the detail, even with the persistence of everything going on around you at the same time. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get closer to the planet. Not that one, that one. We're going to get close to the planet, and then we're going to explore it. So this game is still in development. This is the alpha. Um, there's no set date at the moment, but due to all of the development milestones that they've been doing so far and recently, it's been in development for years. So my best guess estimate would be within the next 2 years, this game will come out. They were developing two different games at the same time. Squadron 42, which is the single player version of this game that's based before the events that happen in stars in this game, right? So that single player game will lead into this game, and then you go out into this MMO space simulation game, and continue living your life. But obviously you're going to be a different character, but I don't know if they're going to allow you to like import your character or not, but that'd be a pretty cool feature. I can't remember them saying whether they would do that or not, but that would definitely be awesome if they did that. So as you can see, this is like a very temperate climate planet. Kind of reminds you of Earth when you're like, you know, in space looking down on it. And I got the clouds, the volumetric clouds on high. I don't have them as high as they could be. So that's why you kind of see some of that distortion going on. But I want to see if this is a rain cloud. So I want to go up under it and see if it's actually raining. And you just got to make sure you don't crash into the ground as you fly in from outer space, right? But it It looks amazing. That's literally an outpost below us. I can see, yeah. See the turrets. See, and you got outposts all over the planet and stuff like that that you can go to, but we'll head there in just a second. But right now, I want to see. Yeah, it's friendly to me here, so that's good. So yeah, I would say 2 to the most 3 years for this game to come out. But the speed of development that they've been doing recently, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out like right after Squadron 42. Like I really wouldn't be surprised, but you know, it takes a while. No rain yet. So we're just doing a little low flying. Yeah, I'm not seeing any rain. There might be some rain back in the distance right there. Seeing blue skies either, so we'll head this way just to see. There might be some rain. Cowboy. The Polaris probably wasn't the best choice for speed. But it's definitely one of those ships that you don't have to worry about a whole lot while you're flying. Unless you're beset upon by multiple people, then it gets pretty tough. I love that new scanning UI they put right there. That looks really, really cool. That's awesome. Looks way better than what it was before. And you can understand it. Like, you can definitely understand that. Seeing any rain, so I think we're just gonna head back. was an outpost right there. What's the name of it? Shepherd's Rest. Okay. I'm gonna fly up over the clouds. And it'd be interesting if it was just like so dynamic that it would just instantly, because the way that they described it when they described their weather system that they're building, all the conditions have to be met for a weather event, right? Like, so for rain for instance, would need, precipitation needs to condense into clouds, which would then continue to condense until rain happened, right? And so, wow, that's awesome. Let me get a screenshot of that. That's a nice little. Okay, so. Hold on one second. Okay, cut that off. All right. Okay, it's too close, so we'll just fly there. I won't worry about trying to quantum. You have to be within a certain range or outside of a certain range to be able to quantum to it. So it's not that, still not that far. The ship just goes a little slower in atmosphere than it does, well, a lot slower in atmosphere than it does, when it's not. So. It'd be interesting if it just started raining right now, right? That would kind of confirm my thought. Just a captain in his ship. These clouds are really, really low. Imagine you just see a ship like this just coming out of the clouds down towards you. What do you do? For a nice soft landing here. He says you cry. Oh, cry. It would definitely be a frightening sight if it was your first time, seeing something like that, right? Okay, turn my shields on. Right. To where? Right, that's a good question because, yeah, you probably would get too far, but under, underground or somewhere. You have to go underground. This was one of the mini outposts. All right. All right. So let's see. We're gonna. There's nothing really for me to do here, to be honest. It's not raining. I really want to see it raining here. Is really what I want. But let me check my missions because. Okay, we got some missions. Let's see. Hauling. No, not hauling. Mercenary. Deep space hit. Oh, no, no, no. Pilot in distress. Surprise party. See what's out there. It keeps trying to get me to be a part of the headhunters, and I'm not with it. Huh. I'm curious to hold on 1 second. I'm gonna need to look this up in the patch notes. Let's see. ASD facilities. Okay, so it's ASD. So let's see if we can't search it and then fly directly to it. Okay, it's not. Okay, go back to the seat. That looks like it might be rain. We might chill here for a minute just to see if the rain comes in, but it might just be shade from the clouds. So I want to. I need to check to see. Okay, so let's do ASD. Oh. So what am I supposed to? Let's just do data. Okay, there we go. Pyro data center. That's in Pyro. Okay, all these are in Stanton. Okay, so here we go. So those are the data centers, and then let's look at shuttle station. That's not in there. Station. Yeah, it would help if I spelled it right. Station. So it's just showing those stations. Okay. And then research. Man, I cannot type. And that's all. Okay, so it looks like the only thing I can search is the data center. So let's go to one of those. Yeah. That's cool. Science and research facilities. So this is kind of like the precursor to science and engineering gameplay. And I'm all for it. So we're gonna head to the research, and this is one of the new locations that they added, and we want to check them out. We want to see what they look like. There's supposed to be new events and new missions that you can complete there too. So we won't get into all of that today because we're running kind of long on the stream anyway. But we're definitely going to be testing this throughout the week. So as I do that, I'll make more videos so everybody can check it out. But this is, so far, I'm extremely excited about the rain. It's just like what I thought it would be. It's rain, you know. You know, there's not a whole lot of ways of putting that, you know, but it's rain, you know. And I'm excited about that because with that, the Genesis system that they're creating for the game, which includes the weather systems, not only will rain be a part of it, but it'll be all types of other weather that will be also added. So rain, you can think of rain as one of the potentially more performance heavy types of weather events. Just like in any other game, when you play and it's raining, how the performance takes a pretty big hit when it's doing that. If they can get it optimized with the rain, then everything else will probably fall in pretty easily. And I'm using easily very lightly here because there's nothing easy about game development, right? Especially when you're utilizing tech that nobody else has. So you don't have points of reference. You can't say, oh yeah, well, they used it this way in this game, so we can use it the same way. You can't do that because you're creating your own system. You're creating your own engine, right? So you're literally writing the book on it as you go. Now we got another big jump to make. All right. Now this time. Oh, hold on. It's like I hit the wrong button. So let's go back here now. Here's the captain quarters. So this is where the captain takes his leave. And let me show you guys something really cool too. These are the turrets here, the top turrets, 2 shoulder turrets. This is the mess hall. And alright, I love you too. And it's got a chessboard that you can actually move the pieces and everything. You can pick it up and play chess. So if you want to come on here and play chess with me, you can do that. Another cool feature is inside the bathrooms. At least that's how it was before. No. Oh, did they disable it? Oh man. It was like you could see your reflection basically. So it was pretty cool. And then you got the hangar. You can land small ships inside of your ship. Of course, you got the med bay. We need to do a little health check real quick. All right, love you too. Take care. Have fun. All right. No injuries detected, which we already knew that. Come over here and you have your engine room down there, more components and whatnot. You know, it's always good to do a ship check, you know. Make sure your ship's in good working order, you know. The brig. And we're pretty close now. Oh, that changed. Here. All right. Now let's
Fuel is at 75%. Weapons system is off.
Let's get a little closer so we can quantum around the planet.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
Did it lose? Oh no, it didn't. Like, did it lose its way? It didn't. Pyro 4.
Weapons system is on. Quantum drive is arrow off. Weapons system is off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is arrow off. Weapons system. Weapons system is off.
Something wrong with the power system.
Quantum drive is now on.
I just saw somebody quantuming with me. So they're going to check it out too.
Quantum drive is arrow off.
Oh, there's the Aegis here. Cool.
Shields are on. Weapons system is on.
There's a lot of people down here. That's funny. Which is understandable. I mean, I would think there would be people here too. But let's look at something real quick. Let's look at our contracts. Uh, it's topsy-turvy. That'd be funny if it was raining here too. Keep in mind this is the public test universe. So sometimes you just have a whole lot of stuff going on. Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3 Polarises and 2 Aegises. Wow.
Navigator deployed.
There's a lot of ships here. Hammer. Tack. Tons of Corsairs. I mean, there is a lot of ships here. So let's try a different one. It may not have as many.
Landing gear raised. Weapons system is off.
All right, let's see. And there's probably, honestly, there's probably a lot of ships down here too, but we're just gonna check it out. Anyway.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
Oof. Looks like they had some battles here.
Shields on. Weapons system is on.
A lot of ships here too. Not surprising. But I'm really curious to know what the lore is behind it. You know what I mean? But I think I'm gonna have to get up to be able to see that properly. It's not as many as at the other site, but there's definitely a lot of ships there. So we're gonna hold on 1 second. Let me try something. There we go. Let's see if we can't. I wonder how you're supposed to get the mission if or if you're even supposed to get it. quite the conundrum. But you may literally have to land here to pick up the mission. So I think I am going to. Oh, Polaris is just floating over here. Horizon controlled territory. Horizon controlled. Huh. Who is Horizon? That's interesting. Someone may do something to us, but it's okay. There we go.
Engines are off.
Hostile territory. This is hostile territory. Interesting. And this is a no crime stat area too, so. And I don't have any kit. But hey, where's the adventure? Right? Come on. Take me down. Yeah, it's a little bit of lag. Interaction lag going on too. Yikes. Somebody's getting shot. Come on, open up. Open up. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's cool. So with base building, right, there's the industrial type base building. These look like industrial machines that you can build to do like different types of things like mining, and they're probably taking like core samples or something like that, or who knows. But yeah, something's shooting at. Something's shooting at. Let's see how far we can get into this. Once we die and respawn, we're gonna call it though. I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. But so far, I mean, and I love the way this looks already. Look at this. It's amazing. Base building is coming into the game soon. This is like precursor to that too, because these assets right here that they're using, Those are probably things that you can build. Look at that. It just loaded in, but it's ASD. That's the new. I'm guessing this is the new like guild that you can gain experience with. I wish it would let me jump up that way, but I guess not. What is this? Man, it looks amazing. I love this. I love this. I really do. It has like a very sci-fi feel to it. It feels amazing. Like building a better tomorrow. Yeah. Check it out. It's an access card. So let's carry it. Don't have anything to put it in because I don't have any pockets. Dang, I wish I could actually like do something with it. That's an access card, bro. Look at that. Found something. That's cool. And you just gotta know it opens up something inside, how to get in there or something. Uh, they're firing. They're shooting NPCs probably. So it's got a little landing pad. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They're getting lit up. So while he has them distracted, we're gonna go this way. Is this a door? Oh, there's people. There's people. Oh, shoot. Okay. I need to get some armor. Really? Okay. Oh, I think that's, he might work there. I need some armor. A backpack. And they respawned. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll revive at my Polaris. I forgot I had said it. So that's not too bad. So yeah, where they were shooting me, I have no clue. But I'm curious how, and I guess, so I had the key card, but where do you use it at, right? Like where do you go to use it at? And I know exactly where I left it, so I can go back and get it. But the other guy, I guess he's looking for some way to get in or trying to do something. Um, and I should have it on me. Oh, there's the radioactive symbol. So that's a new thing they put into radiation. So let's see. Yep, got my pistol. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of interaction lag. And we can see our death marker, so we can go back to our body, but it's not necessarily what we want to do. I need to get to one of those NPCs that actually had like armor on and find like a backpack or something, because in order for me to really, the armor helped me stay alive, right? But the backpack I need so I could pick stuff up. So I could be a loot goblin, you know? And I think at the moment they kind of respawn a little faster than they should. Come on now. There you go. Take the chat off. So people in chat are just talking about how beautiful the rain looks in the areas, and I agree. I have to agree. Like, it's definitely amazing. The rain looks amazing. This area looks amazing too, though. Like, I'm excited for the gameplay that's going to come with this, because it brings a different flavor, right, than the normal. bunkers and all that kind of stuff. So that's what they respawned in the spawn closet. Oh, I still had the weapon. Oh, sweet. I actually like this one though. This is nice. There he is. That's who shot me. Why does it keep? Yeah, there's definitely a little lag. Okay, let's go check around here real quick. Oh, look. You can go in right there. Okay, we'll come back for that. Put you to sleep. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they did say
This work is meant for your team. Please
they did say
turn
they
off
wanted to
the
add
recording.
stuff that you can actually see when you pick it up. Okay, drop. What's in here? I need some armor. Backpack. Oh, they got components in here? Oh, bro. Yes.
Associated Science and
There it is.
Development is committed to health and safety
There it
regulations.
is. Let's go.
Please report
Let's
any
go get it.
infractions to your immediate supervisor. Do not disclose the incident to non-employees.
Okay, let's go. look at that. Can I close it? That door needs to close.
Remember, the work we do here is priceless. Always protect your work.
The new Sterling suit. Oh, I found one, bro. Look at that. That's cool. Look at that. That is cool.
Your team's work is meant for
Okay,
your
put
team.
all that in my
Please
backpack.
keep conversations to a minimum.
Can't really see. It is, bro. Look at that. You look like the Juggernaut, bro.
Remember, the work we do here is priceless. Always protect
It's
your
the
work.
Sterling exploration suit. You look like the Juggernaut in this, bro. A character looks like the Juggernaut. Okay, what's this? Why can't I? Okay, let's do this. Can I not pick anything up in this?
Associated Science and Development is committed to health and safety regulations. Please report any infractions to your immediate supervisor. Do not disclose incidents to non-employees.
Oh, bro, Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
Remember, the work
Not
we
the
do here is
not the Stay
priceless.
Puff
Always
Marshmallow Man.
protect your work.
Let's open this. What's in here? We'll sort it all out later. Why won't it let me open these
Associated
though?
Science and Development is committed to health and safety regulations. Please report any infractions to your immediate supervisor. Do not disclose
Look at that.
incidents to non-employees.
Got you covered.
What was that? He was there. I should have just killed him. I was trying to be a good sport and let him live. He wasn't even paying any attention to me. He was looking at whatever he was looking at down there. And I could have just killed him. But you know me, trying to be the good sport. Okay. But yep. But tier 0. So I should respawn with that suit on me. Which means I now have that sterling suit, which is cool. I don't know if you're gonna keep everything. I don't know if I get to keep everything though.
Associated Science and Development is committed to health and safety regulations. Please report any infractions to your immediate
Because
supervisor.
the key I
Do
had
not
picked up the
disclose
key card
sensitive
out of
data
there,
among employees.
so I was almost out of bullets anyway. Yep, got the got the suit. Kind of want to drop the suit off because this thing is just. But it's got a backpack, and I need a backpack. Okay, let's check it out. Let's test that theory. Nothing. Otherwise, there would be no reason for your death marker. You know what I mean? I think it's supposed to go to the inventory of this particular place. Um, is what it said, right? Like if it has a landing zone, then it'll go to the inventory of that place or something like that. What did it say? Routed item recovery items spawn through the player's home inventory if the target medbed doesn't have a valid landing zone. Yeah, see. If the target medbed doesn't have a valid landing zone. So I would say the ship doesn't have a landing zone. Right? So if it's on the ship, then no, I got the gun. Yeah, I got my gun. Yeah, because I had the gun. But the way to test this would be to go to the inventory over here and see if it's in the inventory. Because I'm guessing this place would be friendly to you. Like right now it's on red alert mode, but I'm guessing it would be friendly to you at some point, and like operations would be happening without people like going bananas, unless people were just. So it's kind of like the distribution centers, right? Like when people are in there doing stuff that has them on high alert, uh, it could cause them to be like hostile. But I don't know. We'll have to test this out. Man, this thing is. You can't even see over that. They gotta fix that part right there. Definitely. There we go. Can't send it down. Or is it just taking a while? Yeah, I don't see anything in there though. So I think it's just on my body. What in the world? That is so crazy. Where did that come from? Is that somebody in the... He's in the ground right there. The NPC is in the ground right there. You see that? So yeah, nothing we could do about that. Yeah, you're probably right. But it doesn't help that the NPC is in the floor either, you know. Because I looked around, there was nobody around, so I should probably run out there with nothing on, right? No, I'm not going to. That wouldn't help. That won't help the situation. Yeah, it's definitely they're saying my poor FPS, my poor frames per second. Yeah, it's definitely a lag to it. All right. So this time we're going to go straight for our stuff. We're not going to pass go. We're not going to collect $200. Okay. But with tier zero, I mean, it's a lot better with tier zero because you respawn with your stuff. You know, all I had was an undersuit before this, right? So this is definitely a better option for me. I think it gives me more armor than the undersuit would, you know. If it's an exploration suit, it should anyway. Damage reduction 25%. Radiation resistant unknown. heavy utility. All right, all right. Lay off with the big jokes, okay? Lay off with the big jokes, all right? I'm sensitive about my weight. Jeez. And I'm not going to open up the big places, so that's not going to happen. I'm not about to open up the cargo. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there's definitely some interaction lag going on. See, everything else is coming up okay. Don't know why it's not, why that elevator is not coming up. Come on. Come on, are you serious? So it's gonna make me open up this door. There we go. Boom. All right, anyway. Somebody's shooting. Somebody's really trying to take out that Idris. I made it. It'd be funny if I couldn't fit in there with that suit. It's like you must remove your suit before you can fit in here.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Yo, what's up, Trip? I am at one of the new locations, the data centers in Pyro. Are you in wave one? Are you able to get in and check it out? Oh, that's a Polaris.
Takeoff complete. Shields damaged. Landing gear raised.
The anti-air turrets are now shooting me because I've infiltrated it. And that Polaris is still right there just shooting this guy. Do I want to go to a different one or do I want to stay at this one? Let's see. That was really cool though. We got the Sterling exploration suit, the new suit that's coming out with 4.2. That's supposedly very good against radiation, even though it doesn't really say that. It just has like question marks right there, so it doesn't tell you how good it is at the moment.
System off. Welcome to Robert Swiss Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Weapons system is off.
Weapon system is off, but it makes it look like I turned everything off. Okay. But as you can see, the quantum is still on, so the ship is still on, but that's just a graphical bug. I may need to clear the cache too. That may be something I need to do. Oh, look at that. That is spectacular. That looks amazing. Ooh, this one's on an island. That's pretty cool.
Quantum drive is now off.
That's pretty interesting.
Shields on. System off. Welcome to Robert Swiss Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
The fact that this one is on an island is just that's just so cool to me. That is cool. That's crazy. The turret was moving. That is crazy. I wonder, is it going to be should I just bombard this place with torpedoes? Oh, what's happening? What's up with this ship just chilling here? Oh, I thought that was a server error. The one at the bottom is doing that too.
Engines are off. Engines are on.
Look on the other side. What's happening on the other side? Oh yeah, that elevator is definitely broke. You're absolutely right about that, Trip. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. Gonna have to go out the side. And, you know, we're just checking it out. I mean, so far, I like the new data centers. I don't know where the shuttle stations or the research facilities are, but I do plan on trying to look for those later. It's going on 3 hours and 15 minutes streaming, so I am going to end up calling this probably after I explore this place a little bit. Oh wow. So I'm guessing that's did I leave the engine on? I think I did. Let me go check. What did it say?
engines are off.
Okay. So it did extend properly. Okay. It's fine. We're just gonna log out. I mean, it's the PTU. We're not gonna really worry about trying to take it back to the station and do all the stuff we would normally do. This is just strictly for testing purposes. So I'm not really concerned with a lot of this stuff at the moment. See if I can jump over. Nope. Okay. Civilians. We're not going to worry about them. Is this guy going to try to start shooting me? Put all that in my backpack. We'll
Your
sort of.
team's work is meant for your team. Please keep conversations to a minimum.
Get some of these meds.
Remember, the work we do here is priceless. Always protect your work.
But this place looks cool though. Reinforced storage. Okay.
Here, cover!
Oh, I just bought one of those.
Your team's
Back
work
in the
is
regular.
meant for your team. Please keep
Nothing.
conversations to a minimum.
Crazy bastard, I'll give you that.
It'd be funny if I could just release it and let it go kill the bad guys. Oh, that's cool.
How you gonna get out of this, huh?
Alright, I'm not gonna go up there just yet. I want to finish exploring down here. But look at all the new assets and stuff. It's cool. All the science and development,
Associated
research
Science
and
and
development
Development is committed
assets
to health and
look
safety
really,
regulations.
really good.
Please report any infractions to your immediate supervisor. Do
I
not
think that's
disclose
a player.
incidents to non-employees.
Oh, this is the door that you gotta have the. Oh, look, he's got it. Or she. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, there he is.
Remember,
It's not
the work we
opening.
do here is priceless. Always protect your work.
Lab coat required. That's interesting. I guess it's broken. These NPCs?
Hey dude, you're friendly. Don't shoot, please.
Please keep conversations.
Yeah, no, it's NPC around the corner.
You're friendly. Thank you.
Don't think you stand a chance against me. You're covered.
Testing.
Remember, the work we do here is priceless. Always protect your work.
No access.
Covering.
See, people just want to check it out, right? But the frames are getting horrible at the moment. I'm gonna go upstairs. That's a player. Data processing.
Your team's work is meant for your team. Please keep conversations to a minimum.
Key card needed. So it's like a combination of like the paths. Need a key card in there. You got one. He's just running in place. He's probably.
Can you hear me? Took me a little bit to get it working.
Associated Science and Development is committed to health and safety regulations. Please report any infractions to your
Let me
immediate
see the steps
supervisor.
here, you guys.
Do not disclose incidents to non-employees.
Okay. Yeah, I see you got the uniform on, right?
Hey, can you guys hear me now? Anybody have a key card?
Remember, the work we do here is priceless. Always protect your work.
kind of guns are these? Nice. There's two more over here.
Associated Science and Development is committed to health and safety regulations. Please report any infractions to your immediate supervisor. Do not disclose incidents to non-employees.
Man, this backpack carries a lot. Oh, that's the exact undersuit. Somebody must have put that in there when they took something.
Your team's work is meant for your team. Please keep conversations to a minimum.
You did a good job, though.
Associated Science and Development is committed to health and safety regulations. Please report any infractions to your immediate supervisor. Do not disclose incidents to non-employees.
Hmm. Oh, executive lounge. So that's why.
Remember, the work we do here is priceless. Always protect your work.
I wonder what kind of. Oh, maybe that exact jumpsuit, maybe? Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna call it.
Your team's work is meant for your team.
Oh, shoot.
Please keep conversations to a minimum.
Go, 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 go. I bet those components are like military or something too. So on that note, we are going to call it. I appreciate everybody checking out the stream. Please make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't already. It would really boost my channel, and I really appreciate you guys. And definitely let me know in the comments any content you may want me to check out, you know, and we'll do that. Again, we're on 4.2 and we're checking out, check out the earlier parts of the stream where we were checking out the rain, and this is the data center, one of the new areas in the game that you can go to do missions and stuff like that. We'll try out the sandbox stuff once they do a couple of more updates to it, so it runs a lot better. Of course, they got to do some performance passes, which is understandable. More people in the game, so they're gonna have to fine tune it for that. But please like, subscribe, shoot a comment. No, 4.2 PTU is in wave 1 right now. So if you're wave 1, you can play it. It went from Evocati to wave 1 earlier this evening. So now wave 1 can play. And yeah. Okay. Don't know what that was, but yeah. So look at that. It looks so amazing. But the performance definitely needs some performance passes. Lighting pass too. Ooh. Oh, there's a rock. Oh, that's why we're not spawning in yet. And clearing our cache will probably do us some good too. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and check me out on some more streams.